There is nothing in sports more intense, pressure-packed, and exciting than an elimination game, and that's what both the Detroit Tigers and Cleveland Guardians are facing today. It's the deciding game of this best-of-3 American League wildcard series. The winner goes to Seattle for the ALDS. The loser goes home. Slade Ciccone heads to the mound to make the start for the Cleveland Guardians.
Starting in the postseason for the very first time.
He is ready to go. Both managers will have the bullpen ready to go quickly, facing elimination. That's line to left, and Stephen Kwan makes the running catch.
Stephen Kwan and left Chase DeLauder, his second major league game, again in center.
Kerry Carpenter, the DH, has moved up one spot in the batting order today. The 1-2 pitch, he tried to check his swing. They're wondering if it's a foul ball, and the whole plate umpire David Rackley saying it is a foul ball. It's gone to a full count with each of the first two hitters this afternoon. And Carpenter takes ball 4. So a one-out walk.
If you look at the last 3 weeks, including the playoffs, Detroit in those 8 games against Cleveland have an average of 12 strikeouts per game.
That's a strike on the outside corner. For the first strikeout of the afternoon for Ciccone.
That'll bring up Spencer Torkelson. Had an RBI single yesterday. 1 for 6 in the series.
It went Ciccone's way.
Torkelson barking at home plate umpire David Rackley. Ciccone gets through the first.
Now the Guardians get ready to face the 29-year-old from Burbank, California. He's got a lot of postseason experience. It's Jack Flaherty.
Back for his second stint with the Detroit Tigers. 15 losses. He went 8-15, and the loss total led the American League.
He did start Game 1 and had a very good Game 1 start of the World Series.
In the air in left center. And it's caught by Riley Green.
Here's George Valera, socked that home run yesterday. Again, you've got Cleveland featuring 3 rookies in the lineup.
Soft ground ball off the end of the bat to McKinstry at third. He'll charge, get around it, throw on the grass to Torkelson. 2 up and 2 down.
30 homers, 85 runs batted in, 44 stolen bases.
3-2, swing and a miss. Got him with a slider. Under the bat, and a 1-2-3 first for Jack Flaherty and the Tigers.
No score after an inning. Slade Ciccone got out of the first inning unscathed. Swing and a miss. And another high fastball. He's struck out 3 of the first 6 Tiger hitters.
That brings up Zach McKinstry, homered against Slade Ciccone. That accounted for one of the 2 runs the Tigers scored off of him in July in a 2-1 Tigers win.
Ground ball fair past the first base bag. C.J. Kafis makes the play. And a 1-2-3 inning with just 8 pitches.
Kyle Manzardo leads off, no score. Jack Flaherty's pitch.
He threw a fastball by Manzardo. Strong start for Flaherty. He's retired all 4 Guardians hitters, 2 of them with the strikeout. There's Chase DeLauder in his second major league game.
The pitch. Swung on, smashed into right, base hit. First major league hit for Chase DeLauder. The only people nervous in this ballpark are the DeLauder family members, because Chase may be the most confident and most relaxed young man that you have ever met. First major league hit comes in his 4th major league plate appearance, all in the playoffs.
Gabriel Arias, the hitter, swing and a miss. And he goes down on the curveball.
The 3-2 again, swing and a pop-up, playable behind first. Gleyber Torres looking into the sun, into foul territory, makes the catch about 20 feet beyond the infield dirt. Naylor pops out in an 8-pitch battle.
There's the number 9 hitter, Parker Meadows, who had been their leadoff hitter, but with a 1 for 8 in this series. He's been dropped down to the number 9 spot. Gleyber Torres is their new leadoff man. And he has a base hit. Hard ground ball single through the right side.
Parker Meadows is on with a 1-out sharp ground ball single.
And the move pays off so far for Hinch. Can they put hits together with men on base? That's been the problem in this series. Ground ball right side and a base hit. Rocchio, the second baseman, was shifted up the middle. Valera bobbled the ball for a moment. That doesn't impact the play. So Torres has a hit. And the Tigers have runners at first and third with 1 out. And that might be it right here for Ciccone, with the left-handed batting Carpenter coming up. The lefty Heron will be brought in from the bullpen.
The game of chess begins in inning number 3.
Tigers believe sooner or later somebody's going to get them a big hit with a runner in scoring position. They were 1 for 15 yesterday. Left 15 men on base, the most ever in Tigers history in a playoff game. It was in their 129th playoff game. Down the line, it's a fair ball off the glove of Kafis and down the right field line. Meadows has scored. Torres to third, and into second base goes Kerry Carpenter.
A misplay by C.J. Kafis at first. The Tigers have a 1-0 lead and 2 in scoring position here in the third.
And now the Tigers have a chance for a big inning. And only 1 down in the infield in for Winsell Perez.
Pop up right by the mound, and it's caught by Kafis. He almost collided with Jose Ramirez.
Here's Spencer Torkelson.
And now another situation with 2 guys on in scoring position.
Got him swinging on a breaking ball down and in. Yes, Detroit gets the lead, but in the back of the Tigers' minds, is it deja vu? We can't get a big hit to break a game open early again.
Guardians looking for a spark, trailing 1-0. Only base runner, a Chase DeLauder single in the second. That's it. George Valera to lead things off against Jack Flaherty. Swung on and drilled right field. Down the line, fair ball. Up against the wall it goes. Valera taking off for second. And he's on the way, sliding in, safe ahead of the throw.
As we know with Flaherty, the second time through the lineup, it's tough for him, and there's a breaking pitch. He stayed through, bringing this excitement back to the Guardians and the faithful.
And now it's Jose Ramirez who steps in with first base open. Yes, there's nobody out. Ramirez struck out his first time up.
And hard base hit past Torres into right center. Valera will score to tie the game.
On the RBI signal from Jose Ramirez. Ramirez coming through with his first run driven in the series.
For an RBI single. Now you got to pay attention to him on first base too. He'll take off.
Flaherty good at inducing ground ball double plays. He had a staff high 11. Ramirez takes off running. The throw. Got him! What a strike by Dingler. And Ramirez caught stealing. He had 44 swipes in the regular season, was thrown out only 7 times.
And with 1 away, the Guardians are at it again here with a runner at first. And Chase DeLauder coming to the plate.
He chops it towards second. Good play by Baez. Fielded the ball, stepped on the bag, threw to first. And the double play ends the inning. Carpenter on for the 3rd time.
Walks with 1 out in the 5th inning.
They'll bring up Winsell Perez.
Chopped over the mound near second base. Rocchio sliding play. And a double play.
Rocchio with a fine play at second, making the stop, stepping on the bag, and then a solid throw. 2 outs, base is empty, bottom of the 5th.
The 2-out walk. A.J. Hinch trotting to the mound.
That is it for Jack Flaherty.
Good job by Flaherty.
Kyle Finnegan comes out of that Tigers bullpen.
And now he's on to pitch here in the 5th inning with a runner at first. Brian Rocchio will be the batter, so they keep Rocchio hitting from the left side.
Torkelson plays behind Kafis, and the pitch is hit down to Spencer. That ends the inning. Riley Green, the hitter, he's hit it hard a couple of times. Lazy fly, look out! DeLauder makes the catch. He and Valera almost collided, and they hug it out.
Dylan Dingler, you talk about a star athlete.
The 1-1. High fly ball, left center field. Deep. Quan back, looking up. Gone! Dylan Dingler. Tigers take a 2-1 lead in the 6th.
Dylan Dingler, who grew up just down the road in Massillon, Ohio. As an Indians and Guardian fan, he has given the team from Michigan a 2-1 lead. His first hit of the series had been 0 for 9.
2-1 Tigers, 7th inning. Baez 0 for 2. Drives one to deep left field. This ball is off the top of the 19-foot wall. Quan with a carom. Quan with a throw. Head first slide and a double for Baez.
What a series for Baez. He's hit now in all 3 games. He has 5 hits.
1 for 2 for Meadows. So you're trying to bunt this obviously toward Ramirez.
Yes.
You mentioned they sacrificed only 5 times in the regular season. They did it twice in a win in game 1. Zabrowski on. Throws to first, and Meadows hustled and beat it. Parker Meadows runs well, and he got there ahead of the throw from Zabrowski. So it's runners at the corners and nobody out for Detroit.
Hunter Gaddis takes over on the mound. He pitches every game in the postseason against the Tigers. The Tigers have faced the Guardians 8 games the last 2 years in the postseason. Hunter Gaddis has pitched in 7 of them.
There at the bottom. Back to the mound. Gaddis looked the runner back to third. Nice play. He throws Baez. So now it's 2nd and 3rd and 1 out on a hard comebacker off the bat of Gleyber Torres. So they intentionally walk Kerry Carpenter, and they'll pitch to the switch hitter Wenzel Perez, hitting number 3 in the batting order for just the 19th time this season. With the bases loaded, the infield still in. Hit to right. That's going to drop for a hit. Baez has scored. Meadows comes to the plate. It's a 2-run single for Wenzel Perez and a 4-1 Tiger lead.
Wenzel Perez gets his first hit in the series.
Torque 1 for 9 in the series with the walk. He also reached twice, hit by a pitch.
He hits it hard down the left field line. Another hit. Carpenter scores. The throw went to third over the head of Ramirez. It's a base hit for Torkelson. His 2nd RBI of the series. Detroit is up 5-1.
They have been waiting for this all September and now in October. They're getting the big hits when it counts.
Still only 1 out. Riley Green has had 2 good swings today. First pitch, swing, line drive, base hit into right. Perez in to score. Torkelson will stop at second base. 6-1 Tigers.
2nd hit of the day for Riley Green.
Bats are booming in the 7th against Hunter Gaddis.
Showing the effects of pitching 3 straight days.
And a team that couldn't get a base hit with a runner in scoring position for 2 days is stringing them together now.
4 runs in. Tigers up 6-1. The pitch, it hit him. Came in tight. Cleveland's challenging, saying this ball hit the bat and not Dylan Dingler.
After review, the call on the field is overturned.
Dingler back in there awaiting the 3-2 pitch from Matt Festa.
And there's ball 4 outside. Instead of a hit by pitch, it's a walk to Dingler.
Bases are loaded. Now the Tigers have batted around. Zach McKinstry, the 9th to bat.
Just caught the outside corner, strike 3. McKinstry out looking, 2nd out in the inning. And the man that started it off with a double off the top of the 19-foot wall and left, Javi Baez, swung on, popped him up. 2nd baseman Brian Rocchio backpedals into shallow right to retire Baez.
Brian Rocchio for 2. He ignited a 5-run rally. Hard ground ball and a base hit. Well, if this is the end of the year for Rocchio, he has finished with a flourish.
If they have a shot at mounting a comeback here in this game 3, it's got to be now with the top of the order coming up.
That's a well-hit ball to right. Fair ball, and a bounce all the way to the wall. It's a double for Kwan.
Stopping at 3rd is Rocchio, and Cleveland's not done yet. 2nd hit in the series for Stephen Kwan. Both have been doubles.
George Valera to greet Will Vest, the right-hander who pitched in game 1 here. Yeah, an ERA of just over 3 in 64 regular season games, and he saved 23. Strike 3 call. Valera punches out.
2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Another MVP type season.
Everybody on their feet. The Guardians are going to come back in this game. Everybody pinning their hopes on this guy.
Swung on, grounded to first, backhanded by Torkelson. Fires, it's dropped by Vest. Rolls toward the dugout. 2-run score. Ramirez slides into second head first. Beats the tag. Tigers may challenge. Torkelson threw a BB overhand to Vest on the run, covering it first. He couldn't catch it. Ricocheted off his glove.
They might challenge this play at 2nd, and it would be a huge call. Ramirez, he's out. Called safe. That's going to be overturned on a challenge.
Detroit retains.
We've seen it all here, Sean.
Yep, that's a huge development. Call overturned, so Vest atoning in part at least for the error.
It's not over yet.
They still believe in Cleveland. Come to love this team. It looked like they were dead and buried in early July, 15.5 games out. Even with the worst team batting average in franchise history, they managed to come from 15.5 back to make the postseason. Chopped up the middle. Baez for the out.
Oh, what a nifty play. Oh my, going across the diamond.
So here's DeLauder in his second major league game. Got his first big league hit in the second, a single to right. Chopped off the plate. Vest fires to first for the out. Well, that drop throw at first was definitely an aberration. He was otherwise put on a clinic for fielding by a pitcher.
And Cleveland's season is down to a final out.
Last year it was the Guardians who took a winner-take-all Game 5 in the ALDS. Now it's Detroit trying to win this deciding Game 3 of the wild card series. Schneemann rolls it down to first. Torkelson will play it himself. And the Detroit Tigers are on to the American League Division Series.
Let the celebration begin.
And the Tigers, who had the most historical collapse of the regular season, with Cleveland having the most epic and historical surge in Major League Baseball history, but it's Detroit getting some revenge, and they win the best of 3, and the Tigers have moved on to the American League Division Series, defeating Cleveland today 6-3.